How do you deal with someone who expects everything and gives nothing in return? During a dinner celebrating us signing a lease on a brand new home, my wife dropped the bomb that she was quitting her job. "I want to be a trad wife," she said out of the blue. I thought it was a joke, until she pulled up her Instagram where she had already made an extensive post about how amazing of a husband I was for agreeing to work 2 jobs to pay for the mortgage. The next morning, Katie quit her nursing job with no notice. By the end of the week, she'd gone full traditional. Wouldn't drive, wouldn't work, wouldn't make financial decisions. She also wouldn't answer the door for deliveries, claiming that was a man's job, so my expensive work equipment got stolen off our porch. Then she refused to sign for my certified mail from the IRS about a tax audit because traditional wives don't handle business matters. I got fined $8,000 for missing the deadline. Then my brother got into a severe car accident 40 minutes away. Single dad, his kids were at school and needed to be picked up in 2 hours. He was unconscious, and I was stuck in a mandatory meeting at work that I'd be fired for leaving. "Katie, please, just this once. Pick up the kids from school and drive them to the hospital. Traditional wives don't drive," she said, arranging flowers she'd picked from our garden. "It's not feminine. They're 8 and 10 years old. They'll be standing outside school alone. Maybe their mother should have thought about that before divorcing your brother." My brother's kids waited outside their school until child services picked them up. The investigation lasted months. He nearly lost custody because of child abandonment while he was literally in a coma. I remember begging her to stop. She could be traditional and still use her frontal lobe, but nope, because 2 weeks later, our house caught fire. She was in the kitchen and left the stove on by accident. The extinguisher was literally in the corner next to her, but instead of grabbing it, she ran outside and called me. Traditional wives don't handle emergencies. That's the man's job. By the time firefighters arrived, half the kitchen was destroyed, $20,000 in damages. Insurance investigated why she didn't attempt to put out a containable fire, and our premiums tripled. That was when I finally snapped. "You want traditional? Fine." She gleamed with excitement until I opened our banking app. "I'm closing your access to our joint account." Her head snapped up. "What? Traditional wives don't have their own bank accounts. They get allowances. My grandfather gave my grandmother $10 a week in 1960. Adjusted for inflation, that's $100 a month. That's insane. That's traditional." That evening, she was planning a Friday night out with the girls. Apparently that's traditional. "I'll need an Uber to downtown, probably $30 each way." Traditional wives don't go to bars without their husbands. That's inappropriate. It's just drinks with friends. My grandmother never went anywhere without my grandfather after 6 p.m., very traditional. She ended up canceling. Her father's 70th birthday was the next weekend. Her whole family had planned a surprise party for months. But when Saturday came, I had to work. "I can't take you," I said, "so you can't go." She had no car and missed it. Her father cried when he realized she wasn't coming. Her mother called her selfish. When Katie's grandmother was dying in hospice, Katie came to me crying. "Please, I need money for an Uber just this once. She's asking for me." "Traditional wives don't handle money," I reminded her. "You said modern women's financial independence destroyed marriages. Remember your Instagram post?" Her grandmother died a 30-minute drive away while Katie sat at home. Then her brother's wedding invitation arrived. Destination wedding in Mexico. Katie begged for her passport renewal fee. "It's only $150. Please, he's my only sibling." Traditional wives don't travel without their husbands. "I can't go, so neither can you. You said a woman's place is in the home." She missed the wedding. Katie's nursing license was soon expiring. She sobbed, holding the renewal notice. "Please, just $500 for the continuing education courses. I worked 7 years for this license." Traditional wives don't have careers. You quit your